Good morning, everybody. Theresa here. It is September 15th, 2015, Tuesday morning. It is almost 10:30 a.m. here in Wyoming. I've been up since about 10, which seems to be about my normal hour, just like my grandma, except for I don't stay up quite as late. I went to bed about 12:30 last night, but I didn't go to sleep until about 1:30, so. And then I was up and down, so I'm looking at these beautiful fluffy white clouds up in the sky. Sometimes you'll see them and you're like, wow. So anyway, I can't believe half the month is gone already at Tuesday morning. The weather is 69 degrees right now. It's only supposed to be up to 78 and down to 51. It is windy out today, breezy. Windy for us. I don't know what the wind speed is right now. My phone doesn't tell me that. And I'm looking we got the weather station on the TV and it's not saying how hard the wind's blowing. It's a pretty good clip. I would say it's probably about, it's 33 miles. I was going to guess 30. 33 miles per hour right now, the wind. So, coming out of the southwest. That smoke from the fire that I was talking about yesterday was up from Yellowstone. So, hope that doesn't get too badly out of control. For them, that's such a beautiful area. Yesterday went really well. As you guys saw, I did my GoFundMe account. Somebody told me to highlight it. It would be easier. If you just copy and paste that link and put it in your search bar, it'll take you to it. If not, my real name is always on my Facebook link on my description too. It's Theresa Heide. I want to really greatly thank everybody that's already contributed. You guys made me cry. Seriously. I didn't even think anybody would contribute anything. And you know who you are, and you will be getting sent thank you notes and stuff. If I have your addresses. I'm blown away. It's such a hard thing for me to do, and I'm just blown away by your support and your generosity. And everybody else is not in a position, but that sent me well wishes, sent me messages of well wishes, messages of support, or even just left a comment. I appreciate it so much. You guys give me more support, just even emotionally, than I've ever had from my family. Seriously. And it just blows me away. I didn't know people could be so nice. So I just really appreciate, nobody is like, oh, you're being stupid and, stuff. And I mean, my husband was blown away too. Because he's the one that checked it. Because I said, I want you to, I had set up the GoFundMe account while he was at work. And I had asked him if that was okay with him. And he said, yeah, it was. And so when he got home after we ate dinner and stuff, I asked him if he would please check it to see what I had written. And he checked and he goes, you've already had some people contribute. And I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, you've already had some people donate. And it's like, I was just, thank you guys. Thank you. I will make you guys proud. I will make you guys proud. I will do my very, very best to overcome this weight problem and stuff. Because I had to tell you, like today, I'm in so much pain. My sciatic nerve is so inflamed. Where it feels like you've been kicked really hard right square in the bum, and then all down my left side, and it just I've probably been having trouble sleeping last night. And my husband even said he could tell by the time he got home from work. He's like, your back and your leg is really hurting. It's like, yeah. So, You know, and then my left shoulder, I don't know, probably from doing so much looming, but, you know. The weather, it's getting cooler out, and I can already tell it, and it's really already affecting both of us. My husband was dragging I did talk with him for a bit before he went to work this morning, and I could tell he was kind of dragging his left leg, and I said, did you take some leave? Because that's the only thing he can take. He doesn't take any other kind of painkillers. He can't, you know, with his job and stuff, he can. He's always driving all these different vehicles and stuff. You know, he ended up praising vehicles and stuff. He can't, you know. So when he goes, yeah. So, but I just wanted to say thank you so much, you guys. I just am blown away. Let's see. I worked on that shawl and made mention of that. I'm to the next step of it, and I have to look it up because if anybody's asking, the pattern is here on YouTube. So let me see. I gotta get it. Give me a minute. It's on the very end of it, and then I guess I'm gonna cast off and stuff. Like I said, this is the first time I've ever done. But this is, and it's long, guys. It's like this, and then starts at this corner, and this is all the back. See, and it's gonna have fringes all up, but yeah, so I'm gonna have to look up the next step to do the fringes and stuff. I'm very happy with it. I will have enough yarn to make, because this is specialty yarn. This is that mill-end yarn that's very expensive. I will have enough yarn to make 2 more like this, and then I can't even get the yarn anymore. So, if you want to pre-order shawl with me, and let me know. First come, first serve on the, so let me know. It'll be $75. There's a lot of hours of work goes into these guys. You know, but it's $75 a shawl. And then it would be $5 additional for shipping in the lower 48 states. So, you know, let me know. You know, message me if you're on Facebook, you know, and or message me here. If you're commissioning work from me, I do require that you pay half down before I start the work. So you would have to pay $40 down, you know, for me to start the work. That covers the materials at least. So, and that's pretty much standard prices. So, let me know. And like I said, first come, first serve. I wish I could get more yarn like this, but I can't. It's beautiful variegated yarn. I like how, you know, how it goes in, one color goes into another like that. There's talking about a butte fire up in the Western fires, and it's burned 71,000 acres. Isn't that sad? So, chores for today. I need to do more dishes. I need to pick up the house. That's about it. I'm going to make I wish I could afford more fish, because we really love fish. You know, any type of fish. It's so darn expensive. But my husband found some package of fish we had in the freezer. I think it's tilapia. So I'm going to make that tonight. Not sure what I'm going to cook with it yet. Like I said, I haven't even gotten that far. I'm still working on my shake. To reduce costs and stuff too, I'm just making my shakes now with water and then some creamer, you know, powdered creamer. It's a little bit less calories, and is a lot cheaper. So, because that almond milk's just too expensive. So, I'm still working on my shake. This morning was water and creamer and a scoop of whey protein, some of that sugar-free caramel coffee syrup. Yeah, I can get that at the dollar store. And it's really good. And then my daughter had a long time ago given me a container of those, I think it's the International Coffee, you know, it's like flavored coffees, and this one is sugar-free. So, I'm put some of that in there, so it's pretty good. It's vanilla, the whey protein, so. Pretty good. Anyway, I have that the appointment with my surgeon tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, so my vlog will be up later after I get home. Wish me luck on that. And like I said, then on the 28th I have my normal check-in. Then we submit. Then we see if I can come up with the money and if the insurance approves. You know, I don't think I'm having trouble with the insurance approving because, you know, I've already had so many other, you know, already met all the other criteria. I've already gotten the psych evaluation done and the barium swallow. I already did that. I've already done the 28th. Will be 6 months of going to the dietitian and to the classes and to the nurse practitioner every month, showing I'm serious, showing I'm committed. And yeah, I get discouraged I haven't lost more, but I've really fought the edema badly and stuff. So what else? But not really anything else going on. Like I said, I'm going to work on this shawl, and then I'm going to work on this Afghan. I'm going to mend my couch because the dog ripped a big, with one of her claws down the side. I'm going to get some needle and thread out and sew that up because that's just, you know, horrible. And I'm not going to replace this couch. It's really old and torn and stuff, but we're going to be moving and we'll just throw this couch away. We'll put it out front when it's closer to move and just put free on it. So that's what's going on, people. What's going on with you guys? Huh? I hope everybody is well. You know, my friend Lizzy Fletcher, bless her heart. Let me tell you a quick story about this lady. I love this lady. She has got such a kind heart and stuff. And she's disabled. She has fibromyalgia and some other health problems. And she lives alone in a senior, I think it's a complex for seniors and disabled. You know, it's a nice complex and stuff. Anyway, she has a cat named Zanny. And she is such a loving human. She found this kitten on her doorstep about a week ago, and it was very hot out, and it was dying. So she put some food and some water out there, and of course she pets the cat. And after some time, the cat finally drinks, and the cat finally gets enough energy to eat. And this cat's skinny. And he's a beautiful cat. She did a short little video of him, and he's a beautiful cat. Very emaciated. And so she showed in the video she made this little bed for me, and one of these little crates, and she had put a pillow and blanket, and she even had one of those bed liners over the top, so if it rained he wouldn't get wet. And you could tell the minute she came outside and stuff, he comes up and he's excited, you can hear him purring and stuff. She's petting him. Well, she took him to the vet, because she wants to keep him, because she's fallen in love with him. And he has fleas. Okay, that can be treated. He is very anemic. Okay, that can be treated. But sadly, he's got feline leukemia. So she faced with the dilemma on what to do. She'd already fallen in love with it. I mean, she took him to the vet, and this vet agreed to make payments to get him neutered, so he could come inside and live, because she wants him inside before winter. So, she thinks on it for the afternoon and sheds a lot of tears, and she decides she's gonna talk to the vet, ask the vet if he's in any pain. And the vet said no. And the vet even said, with feline leukemia, you don't know when it's going to hit full force. We're running an IV on him and stuff. And she told the vet, she goes, this is what I want you to do. I want you to do everything you can for this cat. Because I still want to give him a chance. I want him to know that he is loved. Even if he doesn't live that long, I want him to know he was loved. So the vet says we can run some we can give him some immune boosting shots and run him IV, and if he's strong enough, we can go ahead and try to neuter him. And so that's where they're at. Now, I have had cats with feline leukemia before. I've had 2. They came to me that way. And I got a good 6 years out of one cat. His name was Spike, and he was such a loving cat. And they can live quite a while. I mean, he'll always be thin, and you'll always kind of have to, try to put some weight on him and stuff, but it was such a beautiful story to me, because she's so much like me, because just to have an animal know that they were loved, that they weren't just a piece of shit. These animals get abused and get abandoned and rejected and stuff, and you wonder if they ever knew they were loved. Like I said, I've adopted senior special needs dogs. Boomer, my miniature dachshund that I had that I loved so much, I adopted him when he was 14 years old. His owner was going to put him to sleep because he was bought as a breeding dog, and he was too old to do the deed anymore. But nothing else wrong with him. So I adopted him. Special needs was he had no teeth left. And eventually he became totally deaf and blind. He was the most loving, wonderful dog. We got 4 good years out of him. And I wouldn't trade it. He knew he was loved. And I've had cats that way too, and they knew they were loved. And I mean, what other gift can you give any human or any animal than to have them know that they were worth something and that they were loved? So I suggested to my friend Lizzy, and in fact, I think I will put a link to that video in the description box. If you guys would like to go over and show this wonderful lady some love and some support, that would be awesome. I will put the link to that video where she's talking about what she's found out. You know, I suggested to her that in the future, when the bills do start piling up, maybe she sets up a GoFundMe account for some contributions to help with what's going to be some of the veterinary cares for this cat. But I love people like that. I love how you are, Lizzy. Nobody thinks you're stupid, okay? Animals are just as precious to me as humans. And, you know, we are to protect them and love them and always respect them. So, anyway, I just wanted to share that story about my friend and how wonderful I think she is. And, I will put that video in the description. You want to show my friend some love and some support, you know. So, because it's such a wonderful thing to do. You know, that's why I have 5 dogs and 2 cats right now. They're my rescued treasures, as I call them. So, you know. Anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. And now the story time's over. Like and subscribe. If you want to donate to my GoFundMe account to make our dreams happen, that would be awesome. If not, if you just want to continue to support me, that's awesome. You know, just even friendship-wise, love-wise, show me some love. I'll show you some love. Makes the world go so much better. And remember, my personal motto is take the negative out, bring the positive in your life. And I love you guys, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.